Good afternoon, folks. I think you can guess I'm up on Dartmoor again. It's May bank holiday at the end of May, so I thought I'd come up, do an overnighter this time. That's the first one this year. Actually, it's the first one I've done in 8 months, for obvious reasons. Weather-wise, it's not too bad. It's cloudy. The forecast this weekend is thunderstorms, and I do like a good thunderstorm. And it wouldn't be the first time I've camped out in one either. I've also got some new kit I'm going to try out. The first thing is what I'm recording this on. I'm doing this on now is a Panasonic TZ100 compact. It's a bit of an upgrade to my old one, because this one's got a 1-inch sensor, and if you're into photography, it's also got RAW capability, and it does 4K as well, which is no good because I haven't got a 4K TV, so pointless. The other bit of kit I'm trying there is what I've got the camera on, which is an UltraPod mini tripod. Well, I would normally use a GorillaPod, but I've just wanted something a bit smaller and a bit lighter and as sturdy. So I thought I'll give this one a try. It only weighs 4 ounces. I've also got some other kit I'm trying out. I've got a new down jacket, a cheap one, which is part down, part synthetic, which I'll show you later on. And I got some food. I want to try some freeze-dry food, some other bits and pieces. But the good news is I've brought some spam. So anyway, I'm going to head on up to my normal pitch, and I'll catch you all in a bit. There you go, folks. That's the UltraPod. Two of the legs fold inside the other one. It's got a ball and socket head, not quite the same as a GorillaPod, but it does seem to work. The Velcro strap, which is attached to it, so you can wrap it around a post. The head weight is supposed to be £5 or £6. I did put a £10 note on it last night, and it seemed to have held it. Mind you, saying that, push comes to shove, I could probably use that as a tent peg. Right, let's press on. Cows are coming down this way. Right, that's the shoulder setup. Took me about 10 minutes or so. It's my first pitch as well. I still enjoy using the 6 Moon Designs Gatewood cape. I have been thinking about getting the Lunar Solo, but at the moment they're not available. So I'm going to let this one go for 10 to 15 minutes just to let the material relax a bit. It's looking pretty tight, and I've just stepped in cow shit. Yeah, all the stitching seems fine. I haven't used this one in over 8 months, but no, nothing's gone wrong with it. The only thing ever did go wrong was the little hook used to get with it, so I've now got a carabiner attached, which does the job anyway. I just had to loosen off the back corner and bring the let the net come in a bit, because it was just slightly touching the back, but at the moment you can see there is a gap. So I have set it a bit higher than I normally do. He is currently set at 150, or the pole is set at 135 centimetres, which is what, 51, 52 inches, something like that. It is higher than usual, but that's to keep the actual elder shoulder away from the net. So I've got a bit of a gap, plus you're going to get the condensation build up here shortly. So it has tried to rain a bit. It's still looking quite thunder. It is feeling a bit close. So I'll let that one sort out. I'm going to empty out my rucksack, get my sleeping bag in, and I'll crack on my tea. Now it's only 5:45, so I'll catch you all shortly. Right, got my water that's come to a boil. I'm just about to put that in the Ziploc with this Idahoan mash. I think that's bacon and cheddar chipotle. It's out of date, but I'll still give it a try. Then I'm going to fry up some spam. I'm going to use my new MSR spatula. And then I'll have that with that. Then if I'm still hungry, I may have some more spam in Warburton's Thin with a bit of the old nasty cheese. I think tomorrow's breakfast will probably be spam with cheese, brown sauce. I may have that Cedar Summit meal, but it all depends. Right, let's get this sorted. You can't beat the sound of some spam sizzling away, can you? It's almost done. And I'll chuck this in with my mash in a minute. And I may have a spam sandwich afterwards. Oop. Right, I've just had to come undercover as I was cooking my spam to make my sandwich. started to rain quite heavily. It is thundering now. It's been rumbling for the past couple of minutes, but it was very sudden. The sun was shining, cloud just come over, bang, down it come. So I've had to pull everything under the shelter, so I think when this one passes I'll go back outside and carry on, I think. Well, the sun's now come out. 10 minutes ago it was raining and thundering. It's eased off, so I just got out, made myself a quick cup of tea. I'm going to start packing my stuff up in a minute to ready for tonight. All my rubbish is going in the bag I had with the Idaho and mash, which is absolutely brilliant with Spam, by the way. Frying pan's already in the bag. And top tip for me today, if you use the Cedar Summit X mug, use 3 10 pegs, stop it from falling over. Works every time. Well, if you can hear me over the rain and the thunder, this is certainly a good test for the Gatewood Cape. I've been in this kind of storm for about 10-15 minutes and it has just belted down all the time. I can't see any sign of leaking except drips coming via the hood there, but I expected that would happen anyway. But it's rained that much, it's like a river outside here now. So, but this is supposed to go on for the next couple hours, so I think I'll stay put. Yeah, it's still thundering. Now it's a good 30-40 minute storm there. It must have dumped at least half an inch or more of rain. The area around here in the front of my tent, you can just see a puddle over there now. But it was like a little river here. Shelter held up to all that. I had a feeling it would do. There's no leaks into it. My main concern has always been, with this tarp being a poncho, it's water coming through there. Not an issue at all. The only place I ever got water coming in is via just the front of the hood. I have cinched it up the best I can. You can see a gap there, but if I tuck it back under, it should be okay. I have seam sealed that one. Not a brilliant job, but it's done the job itself. So at least the rain's stopped now. This storm's coming in, because obviously that's north. There's one there, there's one there, that one's just passed. You may see the lightning going off, and there's been a couple that way, and often that's roughly south. There's a few there, but the rumbling is gone down that way. So I think whatever went past must have just skimmed. I must have caught the edge of it because the lightning was all around, but I did see a flash and I started counting. So obviously 5 seconds is a mile, the speed of sound being 330 meters a second, and I got to about 3 seconds. So it had to be probably this side of Forden's Ledge, which is about 500-600 metres away. So I feel sorry for the sheep and cows, but they seem pretty quiet at the moment. And I'm going to stretch my legs for a minute. Yeah, good morning. It's just gone 8:30. I've sort of been up for a while. Quite a few thunderstorms last night. 10 o'clock it was still going on. I managed to doze off. I think I woke up 1 o'clock and there was a big one, storm that is, around by me. It was chucking it down with rain. I dozed off again. The next thing I know it was about 5 o'clock in the morning. Then from about 6 o'clock it's sort of been raining all the time for the last 2 hours. As it now stops, the sun's sort of trying to come through. So I've already used the rest of the Spam I had to make a couple sandwiches for the rest of the day, and I'm going to have that Summit to Eat meal for breakfast. I think I'll give that a try. I'll have a cup of tea. I've already started packing my sleeping bag up, and I'm going to press on, I think. I'll catch you all in a bit. I'm currently on Dinger Tour. I've just walked up from the valley in that direction. As you can see, it's quite foggy or misty up here. Visibility is about 100 metres. It's quite breezy, but it's still fairly warm. It also feels a bit thundery in the air as well, so I don't know if we'll get any more of that. But let's just take a break here for a minute, now I'll press on. Currently down at Hanging Stone Hill. So I'm going to stop here now for 5 minutes so I have a bite to eat, something to drink. And I'm going to press on. I'm going to head over that way and then make my way over to Stapleton Tour. Let's get some. Whoa, windy. Currently on Stapleton Tour. And I'll stop here for a few minutes and admire the view. And obviously when the weather's good like it is now, it's quite stunning scenery. What I'll do after a few minutes is head on down the valley there, maybe pick up some water, then I'm going to head on up towards Open Tour. And I got plenty of time, so just admire everything now. Right, afternoon folks, I'm now on Oak Tour. I'm just stopping here for a few minutes. I've currently got a brew on the go, as you can see there, and I'm going to have the remaining 2 of these thins with some tuna ranch already in it. So it's only about 20 to 3, so I haven't done too bad for time. Actually I've done pretty good. So I'm going to have that, have a snack, take a 5-minute breather, and then I'm going to head on back up to the observation post and I'll catch you there shortly. I'm now heading off the moors, so just like I say, thanks for watching. If you like this one, give us a thumbs up. If you've got any questions or comments, please leave them in the comments box and I'll get back to you on that. So from me, I'll catch you all again soon. All the best.